So, you know, some of them advertise a little bit more, but on the exam, look and see what it is. If we can help it, there won't be any neutered cats to mess you up on that. The vessels are pretty much the same thing, except maybe a little more delicate. You can see the transverse. I forgot the name of it now. What's the name of this one coming down? Yeah, transverse jugular and external jugulars. Thank you. That wasn't even a test. I really did forget. This was a subscapular, so you don't have to worry about the one diving into the shoulder. We want this one. So jugular is going to come together with my subclavians to form the brachiocephalic veins to the superior vena cava right here. Other than that, we've got our same common carotids with the vagus, but I did save the phrenic on this one. So the phrenic goes all the way down to the diaphragm. There it is on one side. I totally destroyed it on the other cat. And on the other side, it's traveling with the inferior vena cava. Somewhere. There it is. There it is on the other side. So we do have our phrenics. So you could potentially see those on the exam and be asked what their function is while they're innervating the diaphragm. And the vagus is going to go to the heart and then travel along with the esophagus down to the guts. The same three arteries look a little bit different on this cat. So what's this first one right here? Yeah. And that one you can see really easy, the splenic. And if I was able to like stuff paper towels or something underneath here to hold that up, you'd be able to see where the other ones are going to. So the one going to the lesser curvature is going to be which one? Gastric. Left gastric. Make sure you say left and make sure you put artery. And then the other one, if I was able to flip that up and around and hold it this way, yeah. And of course, if I use this cat, I'd have to clean it a little better, but you'd have it up enough that you'd be able to see where it's going on the exam. And then same thing here. What was this one? Yeah. And on this one, you can actually see lots of branches coming off. So there's your branches coming off, and what you would do on your cat, you would just trace that along until you found it where it's going to. And we'd look for our same landmarks again. So there's our colon, find the ileocecal, and see how much more beautiful that one is? It's a little, yeah. Of course, I can't get that orange part to untwist. That's just going to be like that forever. But you can see which one's going there. So this one has to be, because it's going to about, that one's the midcolic, and this one that's going here is the ileocolic, the one that's going right to it. So that's what I'll do on the exam. It would be going exactly, yeah, midcolic. On this one, I didn't snap the splenic. So again, inferior mesenteric vein coming up, joins to the superior mesenteric vein, that's part of the portal system. Splenic, right there. Once that joins to it, now it is the hepatic portal vein. So there's your splenic going towards it. And then
splenic and what?
Splenic joins to the superior mesenteric vein, and then now it forms the hepatic portal vein. And the hepatic portal vein is right there. Going up into the liver, under all that other stuff. And look at this wonderful gallbladder that this cat has. So a little bit more impressive gallbladder here. A lot easier to identify. And you still have, you know, the same thing, the cystic duct leading away. On this one, I only got out one hepatic duct. Each of these lobes will contribute one. Other than that, it's the exact same thing. The azygos is a little easier to ID on this one. So there's the azygos right there, and you can kind of see the branches too. And so look for the hemiazygos on your model, the red torso guy model. Let's see, what am I forgetting? The adrenals and the kidney. Let's do that in this cat, actually, sorry. Didn't think of it at the time. So look at that cute little adrenal right there. The adrenal looks like a little miniature kidney. Yes, little bean, and there's the kidney. Did we do ureters already? Yeah, we did. Now the heart. How to get a heart of your own.